Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Or should I say afternoon? It's 11 o'clock. Hey guys. Leaving the cave. I know you're shocked. I have to come up with a better intro from now on. Or maybe I don't. Maybe it is what it is. But it's gorgeous out today. Probably 50 degrees, blue skies, beautiful, no rain, no snow. And I'm in a good mood. So we are on our way to go pay the rent right now. Always an important thing. And after that, I don't have too much going on today. I have to pick up my grandson later from school because mom and dad are working. So that'll be cool. And that's about it. That is the extent of my fun-filled day. We'll figure out what we're going to eat for lunch. And yesterday, my sister of the moon, Donathan, came over and spent the day. And we are going to get together this week again and make some more body butter. We talked about that. It was good to see her. We hung out all day yesterday and just kind of had a hen party, you know? What have I been doing? Oh, thank you so much for the support on my witchy potions and my witchy potion cabinet video. I had a blast making those, and I almost didn't do the cabinet video. I was like, meh. It was actually Halloween when I finished filming it, but I'm really glad I did. And I hope everyone had a safe holiday. And Happy New Year to all my witchy friends. And may this year be full of abundance and all good things. All good things for all of you. How are you guys today? Good? Yeah, that's really it. I don't have much else going on. The Gypsy and the Witch, if you belong to our Miss Rita, Marie, and I's Facebook group, we have to come up with a theme for November, and what we've been doing lately is asking the group members for their thoughts and then kind of voting on it. And I need to write something today. Miss Rita's on grandma duty with her grandbabies, so I'm going to write something up and ask what everybody wants to do, and then we'll vote on it quick, because the 15th will be here before we know it. But yeah, that's the extent of my big dilemma. Nothing else going on. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am. What else is going on? This Friday, I've had a lot of people ask about what's going on with my leg, and I think I briefly touched on it. Right now, I follow up with my vascular guy usually once a year, and prior to my visit I have a test done called a peripheral vascular response test, which basically they kind of strap these things around my leg that look like big blood pressure cuffs, and they squeeze them and they measure the response and how quickly my remaining vessels fill back up with blood. And I think last year, and obviously this is just my remaining right leg, right? Last year, I think my blood flow was at 35% in the right leg. So I'm hoping for continued improvement. And I'm really on the fence, you guys. I shared with you that it's going to cost a whole lot of money for this physical therapy exam. And, you know, back when I began this journey, I had really good insurance. And not that money is going to be an issue, but it is an issue for me. But really the main issue is I don't want to invest a whole lot of time and money in a brand new leg if I'm not going to use it. And truth be told, I have a brand new leg in my house already that I literally have only worn for an evaluation. I've never worn it out and about. I never gave that one a chance. So I don't want to invest a whole lot of time and money in a brand new leg if the same thing's going to happen. And honestly, you know, I'm an optimist, but I don't know how practical it is. And the same reasons that I've given in the past for not wearing my legs still stand. So I'm making a bunch of excuses, but basically, what is up with this hair? Basically, right now in my head, I'm going to see what the results of this peripheral vascular response test is, and I'm going on Friday for that, and then we'll take it from there. Once again, I'm procrastinating, but yeah, I was really gung-ho about it. You know, I kind of got like, yes, this is what I'm doing. It's time for a new leg. I want, you know, and that's kind of petered out. So we'll see. Leg or no leg, I'm here, and that's 5 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. So what a beautiful day. Let me give you a little scenery here, and then I'll see you back at the house. Okay, I just paid the rent, and now we're pulling in. I'll see you guys inside after I feed those birdies. Okay, I'm back in the house. I just fed the birds, and do you hear this funky music playing? That is the hold music on my phone. I literally have been waiting over 20 minutes for someone to pick up at my doctor's office so I could get a refill of my Coumadin. Okay? The struggle is real. I just have it on speaker right now, and I'm gonna let it go. I hate waiting. What are you gonna do? Out of, but I was wondering if you could also leave a message for the nurse to call me with my last week's blood results. No one ever got back to me. Yes, please.
Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word.
You know, it seems like you get everything decorated just the way you want it, and then the holiday is over. I'm going to leave my decorations out for a little while. And here's our potion box. Have I told you how much I love this? I did include a crystal. I forgot to include one in the video. Yeah, I really love how that came out. Let me know if you guys try something like this. So, yeah, trick or treat. We had a great time pumpkin picking. I put some pictures up on Facebook. We went to Heaven Hill Farms in New Jersey and had a great day. And shout out to MoonDancer, and I'll show their business card. They had a booth set up there, and they are witchy women who were selling incense and candles, and very cool. I wish them a blessed Samhain, and they gave me some free incense. So that's always cool. And let's see, I did a window. Very sparkly today. I did some more dried fruit, and actually I'm leaving this out because I still have a bowl of apples that I want to finish up. But I did, let me show you without making you dizzy. This time I did a whole bunch of apples, and I'm taking you backwards in my wheelchair. Hang on, we'll go over to the pantry. I did a whole bunch of apples, and I did some pineapple. And I let it go for 2 days in the dehydrator at 135. Well, it's a little hard. So, let me see if I could show you. I don't know how my pantry's looking like here. Yeah, here's a little light. Let's see. These are the pineapple pieces. And they're still delicious. Don't get me wrong. They just, 2 days was a little too long. And here are the apples. And this time, instead of cutting them so thin, I just did, you know, I used the apple corer and the triangular slices I put in there. So these were both 2 days. Next time I'm going to, well, actually today I'll probably peel some apples and I'll put them in for 1 day, and we'll see how long, how they turn out then. But I am loving my dehydrator. Have I told you how much I love my dehydrator? Highly recommend it. So let me figure out what's going on today, and I keep saying that, but yeah, maybe I will figure it out eventually. I wanted to show this to you guys before I forget. Have you ever played this game? I told you Tom had hooked me up with a new laptop, right? So it's all It's all game ready, and my grandson turned me onto this game, and I am addicted. Have you ever played this? Slither.io? If you have, let me know. Yeah. Not that I have anything better to do at all. La 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 la. Life is good, guys. This is the view from my couch every morning while I drink my coffee. Okay, change of plans. Just got off the phone with my daughter, and she's going to be picking up my grandson. So that frees up my afternoon. And I thought before I make lunch, because that's always the highlight of my day, I'd share a few things with you. And I know last week I told you that I received a birthday card from one of my dear friends here, Cynthia Hamblin Perry, and she told me all about her move. Well, I forgot to share with you a charm that she enclosed in here, and I love this. It's a love and peace charm. This small heart, I'll take it out of the packaging, is a reminder we may each do our part as we live with love and hope and let peace fill our heart. And I love this. So I forgot to mention this last week, and I wanted to make sure I did this week. And thank you, sister. And I'm so excited to hear about your new house. And that's wonderful. And look at this, you guys. Somehow I want to put this in the window. And I will figure out a way. Oh, look at. Do you guys write on your hand? I think this is a nurse thing. This says, I'll share with you. It says RX, pick up my medication, and my grandson Carter. That's so I don't forget, because I have CRS, right? That's hilarious. I could wash my hand now. So, thank you, Cynthia. And you can, it's hard to tell, you guys, but the light shines through this. It's beautiful. Beautiful purpley gorgeousness. And also, this week, I think it was Wednesday, Tom went to the post office, and inside was a package from Amazon, and with a note enclosed. And I'm not going to say who this is from, because I have not yet heard back from her that it's okay for me to mention her name, but I have replied to your message, and I would really like your address, and I can't even begin to thank you enough, and I have to share these with you guys. My mind was blown when I opened this package, and as well as Tom's mind being blown. We opened it together, and all I can think of was that she was inspired to send these because of my lost scarf story. So tell me if I'm right, sister, but you guys, look at this. And I don't even know, I mean, words can't even express how thankful I am. In the first package is this amazing, beautiful, gypsy, witchy scarf, magical amazingness, okay? And the first thing I thought when I saw this was to wear it like around my waist, like with a skirt. I know my sister Patty would know how to style this immediately. So like a gypsy belt, right? But you could also, you know, obviously, right? Hello. Or because I'm so modest and sweet, you know? Are you kidding me? Sister, thank you so much. You guys, I've been just spoiled beyond words, and I only hope that I give back to you a fraction of what I've received. But please send me your address, because I would like to send you something in thanks. And everyone else that I owe Happy Mail now to, that will be a focus for me the next week or two. So look at this, you guys. This also came in the package. This is pashmina. Are you kidding me? I couldn't have picked a more beautiful scarf myself. I just can't even tell you. I've been hanging on to this all week because I wanted to show you guys, but I cannot wait. I'll probably wear this tonight. Are you kidding? I love, love, love. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And please check your messages on YouTube. I tried to find you on Facebook as well. I would love to add you as my friend on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you guys. Yeah, you changed my life, you know? You really changed my life. Knowing each of you and getting to know you guys. And I'm going to stop blabbing on, but thank you so much. And the last shout out that I want to give out before we make something to eat, I mentioned before MoonDancer, and here's their card, and it's a little beat up. It was in my back pocket. You can find these guys on Facebook, ladies. And also, I went right to their site here, www.mdancer.com. And you can buy their incense online, their candles, all of their goods that they have. They also, on the back, it says gift baskets available for all occasions, birth announcements, wedding and party favors, corporate gifts. They have this beautiful, you know, display with tapestries and all of their goods. And Tom went over originally and was getting incense, and then I went to get some. And these are all, you know, hand-dipped, just amazingly fragrant, wonderful, pure, witchy, wonderful incense. And so we got some, and as I was wheeling away, I said, "Blessed Samhain," and they were like, they gave me some free Samhain incense, which was amazing, is amazing. I still have some. But again, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. Shout out to MoonDancer. Check them out, please. Yeah, very cool. So, what should we make for lunch, you guys? I had a couple of thoughts. Number one, I thought I could make some green juice. And then I thought, nah. I have leftovers at Tom's that I didn't even think to bring over. Last night we had Chinese food again. I get a Thai basil chicken, which is not chicken. It's their, I guess they make it out of seitan. I'm not really sure. So we had that last night. And the night before we had pasta. So, I don't know. So, no green juice. I do have some tomatoes, and I do have some fresh Kalamata olives. Tom and Nick picked me up. It's almost gone, but I do have some left. So I thought maybe I'll just make some quick spaghetti and chop up some tomatoes before they're starting to wrinkle, you know. Chop up some tomatoes, chop up some garlic, chop up some Kalamata olives, mix it with some spaghetti, and call it a dish. I know, how exciting, right? But that's all I'm really feeling like. It's time to go grocery shopping, actually. So, yeah, I'll figure out what we're going to have, and I'll meet you in the kitchen. All right, I'll show you what I got to work with. I have these sad tomatoes. They're still good, but they're starting to look a little ready to put in the dehydrator. So I have 3 of those. I will chop those up. I have the last of this amazing Kalamata olives. These are already pitted. They're really delicious, and you know, they can't compare to the olives in a can. I'll use those in a pinch because I love my black olives, but these are my absolute favorite. So we'll chop those up too. I have some shallots. So we'll chop a little bit of shallots up, saute them in some olive oil, and then we'll add our garlic. You know how we like to do. And I'll chop up the tomatoes. We'll add those. Chop up the olives. And then as far as spices, I have some crushed red pepper, just a little bit. I have some oregano. This is the label my grandson made for me. And some homegrown basil. And then we're gonna have just plain, I like thin spaghetti. So let me put a pot of water on to boil and get chopping, and yeah, this will come together really quick. I'm also right now soaking some chickpeas. It's so much cheaper to buy the dried beans. Obviously it's convenient when they come in the can, but it's just a fraction of the cost. And all I did was add a cup of beans to about 2.5 cups of water, covered them with some saran wrap, and let them sit overnight. And then I'll have chickpeas for some hummus. All right, back to lunch. Okay, so we got some hot water about to boil. I've added just a little bit of salt to the water, and I'm heating up my skillet right now. I have everything chopped here and ready to go. It's about 4 cloves of garlic, a couple of the shallots, all of the olives, the tomatoes, and there's some of our spices. I'll probably add a little salt and pepper too. And yeah, let me set up the camera and we'll get started. Okay, I'm gonna add our spaghetti, and I'm adding about this much. I have a tendency to cook too much, but we'll see. I am gonna break it. Some people put it in whole and just kind of push it down, but I do like to break it, and I'll swirl it. And I'm gonna let that go for about 6 minutes, and then I'll check it. I prefer it al dente, firmer than not. So we'll leave that alone. I'll give it a stir every now and again, and we'll get to our skillet. Okay, so here we are. I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil, just enough to coat the bottom of our pan, and we'll just get started with the shallots first. Oh, sorry guys. This will come together really quick. And I'm just going to add right in with the garlic. And I don't even have to tell you how good it smells in here, right? And I'm going to add a little teeny tiny bit of salt right now, like nothing, and some pepper. Let that go for a few minutes. Stir our spaghetti. Okay, and now I'm going right in with the tomatoes. Oh yeah. Yummy. Oh, and that's our timer for our spaghetti. Add our olives, which are, you know, salty themselves. I'm going to just take some oregano, okay? There's no, I don't know, what's that? Half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of oregano. Some of these bay leaves to just kind of crush up. Memories of summertime. Next year I'm going to plant a lot more herbs on the deck. I think I've been trying to recreate my old big garden, and it's just not meant to be, so I'll concentrate just on herbs next year, which I grew some this year, but, and I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Now with the crushed red pepper, and there's our timer, which is perfect timing, because we're going to drain our spaghetti. First I'll test it and see if it's done, but just going to let this go. Get these escapees. I'm going to put a lid on this while we drain the spaghetti, and then I'll turn this up a little bit. Okay, gonna drain the spaghetti. I forgot that I wanted to add some fennel seed. I love it. So let's add a little bit of that. See how this is doing. Oh yeah. I want to turn that down. We're ready to roll here. Just going to sprinkle some of this in there. Do you guys like fennel? Kind of tastes like licorice a little bit. Reminds me of Italian sausage. All the taste without the cruelty. Okay, we are going to eat, or I'm going to eat, and I'll share my taste with you. So let me plate this up on top of spaghetti, all covered with tomatoes and olives and garlic and shallots and olive oil. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay. Looks amazing, right? We could have used that grated cheese that I got in the vegan cuts box, but I gave that to Tom. He's my grated cheese guy, and he's loving all these vegan cheeses. But, oh my gosh, this looks great. And I'm starving. It's 3 o'clock already. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm still doing the intermittent fasting, and, you know, I feel great. So, cheers. So good. You know, you saw how quick I did that. You know, it literally cooked maybe 2 minutes longer than the spaghetti. So it was less than 10 minutes start to finish, minus the time it takes for your water to boil and my chopping, which didn't take long at all. And I can eat spaghetti or pasta, you know, 7 days a week. Same thing with rice. Same thing with potatoes. Love me some carbs. So, this is amazing. I'm going to have one more bite, and I think we're going to call it a night. I hope you guys are good. Yeah. Right after I told you this morning that I needed to go on to the Gypsy and Witch group and write up, like, asking for suggestions, my gypsy sister, Miss Rita Marie, did it already. She's amazing. I love her. So I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to pick up my grandson. Just had to enjoy the day with you guys. And tomorrow, I actually have a treat. I'm going to go see my friend Jeff. And I used to hang out with Jeff 4 years ago, 5 years ago. The relationship prior to the one I'm in with Tom, I was with a guy named Mark. Shout out to Mark. And we're still dear friends. And Mark's best friend is Jeff. And Jeff is an amazing musician. And another friend of ours, Bob Blum, who plays bass guitar. And I used to sing with them out. Jeff and Bob still play out all the time. And yeah, I miss those guys. So it's me, because I'm a hermit, you know, and I'm going to get off my butt and go see Jeffy for lunch tomorrow. So that'll be cool. And what else is going on? I told you about Friday for my appointment. I did hear back from the doctor's office about my lab work this morning. And again, my second labs, I have to have routine blood work because I'm on Coumadin because of my hypercoagulability, which means that I have thick blood, right? Hence my amputations, blah, blah, blah. So I take Coumadin. I'm going to be a lifer for Coumadin, but my levels have been low. I had to have a repeat. And I want you guys to worry. I'm not worried. Things like this fluctuate. They make medication adjustments. We recheck it. It's just a pain in the neck. I have to keep going back and forth to the lab. But I feel fine. There's no other issues. They made a medication adjustment, and I will go back Friday after my PVR and get some lab work done. So a couple of you guys have expressed concern, so I don't want you to worry. I'm fine, and I'm taking care of it, and yeah. So cheers. I love you all. Peace and love. Stay tuned. Who knows what videos I have coming out? I have no idea. But there'll be something. I do have some ideas, actually. That's not true. And again, before we know it, the 15th will be here for the next Gypsy and Witch installment. So know that I love you guys. Wishing you well. Happy New Year again. And I'll talk to you really soon, okay? Take care. Like this video. Subscribe. You know the drill. Follow me on social media, on Instagram and stuff, too. That would be cool. All the links are below.